You ready? Like, why my book is called Did I Ever Wake Up is because I did DMT when I was 19 years old. I did it the way that a shaman, his sister, I did it the way that you do it when your life changes for the rest of your life. Okay, you lay in a bed.
I'm really fascinated with this.
Okay, you lay in a bed. It's this little. I can just talk about it. Yeah, it's this little yellow powder, like tennis ball color, and put it in a bowl, and she's like, "Yo, I didn't know what the it was. Never heard of this. This was, I mean, bro, this is before Netflix. This is before Joe Rogan was like talking about it. This is no one. I mean, she was like this. She offered me like this. She was like, yo, this is a once in a billion lifetime chance. Okay. No one's going to offer you this drug. You know, no one knows about this shit. This is like, what it does is it releases the chemical in your brain that gets released naturally when you're born and when you die, twice in your life. Okay. You smoke this shit. Is gonna happen. She was like, I know where you're at right now, because I've always been this like. This is when I became Mount Sun, by the way, right? So before that, I was kind of really. I was a punk. I had a horrible temper. I'd been in and out of going to jails and all this shit, dealing drugs, all that. And she was like, I was always. I had already been on the secret, you know, and was like, no, I got it all figured out. Like I just got to be positive, and like all this. And she's like, yo, I see where you're at right now. No one's ever going to offer you this. Here's your chance. And I was like, let's go. And my bass player, he was like, I'd never done this. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, whatever. Right. And I was like, let's do it. So we go into this dark room, lay on a bed like this. And she's like, I'm going to hold this bowl up in front of you. And you got to hit it until you pass out. She's like, hit it, hold it in. And immediately right away hit it. So I'm like, all right, what? It looks like, first of all, I was in a bowl. That's probably why I did it. Wasn't no syringe. Wasn't no pill. It was a bowl. I was like, I'll do this. So she puts it up my face again, go like that, and all of a sudden the air just goes like this, and I say I'm good, and it goes I'm good, blast the off, bro, blast off.
I feel like I was there. I feel like I just blasted off.
Blast off, flying at the highest speed.
I've heard about this.
Speed, flying like this, and I'm looking around and I see like this is the exact story I would have told you then. As I'm telling you now, this is not influenced by anyone else's DMT trip, but a lot of them are similar. I'm flying as fast as I can, and to the side of me, it just clicks right there. Numbers are shaped, or life is shaped in numbers. That's it. Hello, this is the simplest place ever. That's all you do. Look around, everything is a shape or a number. That's it. So I'm seeing all the hieroglyphics and all the shapes and numbers, and everything just immediately makes sense. And I'm like, oh, that was life.
That's crazy.
I'm like, sick. That was life. Meanwhile, what happens is you're literally, so what they saw is me like this on a bed. Like not move, maybe going like this.
That's
and so I'm blasting off. And then I'm like, okay, cool. That's what life is. And then boom, I come to a stop. And there's a dentist chair that's like this, and like that, you know, those kind. And there's a lizard sitting on it. And I'm like 30 yards away. And I come to a stop and I'm like, and all of a sudden my eyes go like this. Like I'm still standing there, but my eyes go to as close as you can get to this lizard that you see condensation come down the scale.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, holy shit, did I just kill myself? I'm like, this is crazy. I'm starting to remember I just did a drug. Oh,
is it in there?
I'm like, I'm like, this is insane. And then boom, I started flying again, and I see
so now you're like,
all the colors, and I start thinking, I'm like, oh shit, I'm like, I just killed myself, like I just offed myself, and the first thing I thought was, I was like, my mom's gonna be so disappointed in me.
That's so crazy. You had those thoughts while you were.
I'm like, my mom is gonna be so disappointed in me. I'm a fucking statistic. Like I did it, and I was like, all right. I was like, give me the fucking answers then. Yeah. Give me the fucking answers, and it goes like this, and it goes, okay, here's the first one.
So she didn't like really forewarn you, like, yo, this is gonna be insane.
No,
like,
there's no way to warn. There's like no way. Even what I'm telling you, it was so right early. Now, you would be like, that was the most fluff piece ever because you can't even explain this shit. Okay? And like, it's like, all right, word, you want to know some answers? Here's the first test so you can keep moving. And it's like, who are the last two people you saw? Your bass player, this dude who's my best friend in the world, and his sister. this beautiful girl, shaman who just took me to this magical world, says, who do you want to spend your afterlife with? I'm like, I want to go with my best friend. Beauty. Having sex with this girl. Like guy and a girl. I was like, I'm going to hang with my best friend for the rest of my life.
That's insane.
And it was like, ding, ding, ding. That's the right answer. Boom. Start flying again.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And I go through a few other questions, which I'll skip to the end. The last thing that was like, it was basically like, I with you. You got a real soul, kid.
Yeah.
That was kind of what it said to me. And it was like, I'm going to send you back. I'm going to send you back with one real gem here. And this mouth drops from the sky into this black exterior and just this mouth, big lips and teeth. And every time it says a word, it comes down to the bottom of the screen and it says, in a world of more brilliance, words don't mean anything. Back to life. Come back and I'm like, holy shit, I just fucking died. I died. Like, but wait, I guess I'm in charge now. Like, I just woke back up. Like,
that's insane.
I'm in charge now.
That's insane.
And all of a sudden, I loved everything that I hated before. Loved everything I hated before. Like,
so
crying my eyes out, like, you know, like.
Wow.
And that moment right there, I quit my band. I looked at my homie. I was like, I'm quitting the band. And I started my son.